I was having dinner with some friends the other night and we were talking about someone who doesn't dress how we would expect. And that got me to thinking how we show up in our work and in our lives visually. Some of us say, and people shouldn't judge you by your appearance. But let me give you a clue. They do that. Did you know that 55% of first impressions are based on appearances alone? Of course, once people get to know you, they'll judge you by more than that. But they start with that, how you look. And whether you're looking to boost your career, enhance your leadership presence, or navigate a career change, understanding the power of appearance can make all the difference. And here's a good piece of advice. Make sure the outside is an excellent reflection of the inside. Let's get into the topic of appearance and how it affects every aspect of our lives, from making a lasting impression to influencing professional opportunities. Let's get into it. First impressions are incredibly powerful. We often make judgments about people within the first few seconds of meeting them, and appearance plays a huge role in this process. For example, when I first sat down to film this video, you saw me in a paper-thin tank top with spaghetti straps and my bra showing. Not a very professional first glance. And definitely, if somebody walked in for an interview and I was the hiring manager, not a best first impression. So imagine walking into a room and meeting someone for the first time. Before you even speak, they've already formed an opinion based on how you look. Now imagine you've seen these two people for the first time in the office. There's a big meeting in an hour. You've been invited and you know one of them is heading it up and you have no idea who the other person is. Do you pick person A or person B in the meeting? I sure hoped you picked person B. And think about your reaction to person A. What do you think they are doing in the office? What role might they have? How much do they care about the quality of the job that they are doing? Even if they care deeply about the quality of the job they are doing, think about this. Did that come across to you in the first couple of seconds that you saw the image? Or did you have a different reaction? Professional image. A professional image can reflect your credibility and authority. It can influence everything from how colleagues perceive you to the opportunities you receive. I am not kidding. To the opportunities you receive. Consider two equally qualified candidates interviewing for a job. One is well-groomed and dressed appropriately. I didn't say fancy. I didn't say expensive. Dressed appropriately for the interview. So that means wearing clothes that would be appropriate for the interview in that particular type of work. Self-esteem and confidence. Dressing well and taking care of your appearance can definitely boost both your self-esteem and your confidence. When I get dressed in the morning and I look in the mirror, if I don't feel like a badass, kick-ass woman when I walk out the door, it definitely affects how I go about my day. So the thing that I make sure of is that when I look in the mirror, the reflection looking back at me is one of a great deal of confidence. And if I don't feel that way, that's when I change my clothes. So bear that in mind next time you get dressed, or rather, every time you get dressed. What can I put on today that's gonna make me feel like my best, truest, most badass self when I go out into the world to do my work today? When you feel good about how you look, it positively influences and affects your interactions with others. In fact, I'm going to read this off so I didn't get it wrong. A study published in the Journal of Experimental Social Psychology found that people who wore formal business attire felt more authoritative, trustworthy, and competent compared to those in casual attire. So now think about how you feel when you put on your favorite outfit. That boost in confidence that you feel can increase the quality of how you come across and make you feel more assertive and confident in your own behaviors. Next time you put on your favorite outfit, how does it make you feel? And how will you show up and present yourself to the rest of the world? And does it match what's on the inside? Number 5, social interactions. Here's another angle. How you present yourself can influence both your social interactions and your relationships. A neat and presentable and warm appearance can make people more likely to approach and engage with you. So it's more than just putting on clothes. Let me show you something. So here I'm looking at you. What about now? When I am sitting more casually and comfortably like this, I feel more approachable. And when I'm like this, I feel less approachable. And this is an internal feeling that translates externally. Now, I'm not a social psychologist, but I can tell you right now that when I have my hands crossed, this is me protecting myself. When I'm more open like this, or more engaged like this, or even sitting like this, I feel more like we're having a coffee chat between two friends. And it's those social interactions that can make or break how you come across to another person. So this isn't just about the clothes that you have on, but your overall well-being and presentation as you go and have conversations with others. The clothing that you put on and how you feel about yourself and how you feel about how you look when you look in the mirror influences that confidence in a very subtle way and gives you that ability to have that warmer connection or that more closed off, I'm not sure I want to talk to you, kind of discouraging vibe that you're putting out there in the world. Number 6, what we look for in others. So very often what we look for in others is what we want for ourselves. And so while appearance is important, we have to balance that with authenticity. So this is a shirt that I wear outside of making, let's say, a YouTube video. It's something that I pulled from my closet to put on today. And I've worn this shirt for a long time, and it's a shirt that I really like and it makes me feel good. And so me wearing it for the video is nothing more than me pulling out a shirt and saying, hey, I like this shirt, I want to wear this shirt today. And by the way, we're doing a video. You have to be true to yourself, and being comfortable in your own skin is key. And this isn't about conforming to trends or spending a lot of money on expensive clothes. It's about showcasing who you are on the inside in the fastest way possible. Your appearance comes across before you hold your hand out for a handshake or you go in for a hug or the smile on your face lights you up. It's the very, very first thing. Find a style that reflects who you are on the inside and makes you feel confident. The suit of confidence. Your appearance isn't just about clothes, it's about wearing a suit of confidence. And clothing, yes, makes up a part of that. When you take care of your appearance, you project both confidence and self-respect. And this in turn influences how others perceive and interact with you. This leads to better opportunities, stronger relationships, and a more positive overall experience as you interact with people and the world around you. When you have on your suit of confidence, doors to opportunities will open. Doors you weren't privy to before, ones you didn't even know existed. They will open. I promise you that. So try this today. Put on an outfit that makes you feel amazing, that's appropriate for the occasion. Groom yourself. And remember, this isn't about money or brands or any of these other things. This is about taking what's inside of you and showing it on the outside. Before the hug, the smile, the handshake, or the step toward a conversation, let your appearance speak volumes about the offer on the table that is the value of you. Now, I know a lot of you watching this channel are high achievers and leaders in your own right, and you're busy. And I don't want to take more of your time than absolutely necessary to give you the tools and tips to help guide you to showing up at your best. I've created a guide, 5 things you should stop doing if you want to get promoted, and I've left it over on my website at erintran.com. So go grab your copy. It's actionable, it's easy, and it'll take 5 things off your plate and make you a more conscious and aware leader. That's it for me. Until next time, take care and stay true to yourself.